Hey guys, Joe here, doing a PC parts pickup episode because I'm still working on editing the other stuff, but I need to get back into putting up some videos. As you can see, this is an EVGA GeForce GTX 770 classified hydro copper. Long name, big card. I mean, oh my god, this card probably weighs 5 pounds minimum, and it's, as you can see, a classified. And it has a back plate, and it also has a twin. Yes, that is a second GTX 770 classified being tested along with the motherboard, and we will get back to that in a second. Let's start with the reason that exists. This is my MSI GTX 970. It's not mine anymore. It's actually sold, and I'm sending it out tomorrow. This was on the board that I thought I killed, and I did kill the board, but I thought I also killed the graphics card. Turns out the graphics card works, but only on the DVI ports, and I told my friend that. I have a friend that's in the computer business, and he buys stuff, and when he sees my stuff listed, because I'm so reasonable with my prices, he emails me and then doesn't realize it's me. But now that we've done a few deals together, we're going to keep working, because I sold him, it's never going to focus, the 4690K out of the motherboard, and when he offered to buy that, I told him I would sell him that 970 for a really good price as well, and he accepted it. The reason I was willing to sell that to him so cheap is because I wanted these classified cards. So those are going out, and basically it paid for both of these cards as well as this motherboard, which is an Asus ROG Extreme Rampage 3. It's got dual 8 pins, and it's an EATX motherboard, and as you can see, it has a couple of DIMMs of Corsair Dominator DDR3 as well as a Core i7 930. That was the biggest bummer in the whole deal, because he told me it was an extreme processor that was in there, and the 930 is not an extreme processor, but it can be easily remedied, and I fully intend to do that with the item that should appear on the screen when it boots. No, not AOC, that's the manufacturer of the monitor, but that. Intel Xeon 5675 6-core processor for $45 with free shipping. Now originally I was debating between the 5675 and a 5690. Now, I don't think there's enough of a performance difference to justify 3 times more money. So I'm not going to get a 5690. I'm going to get a 5675. Now, Tech Yes City, Brian over at Tech Yes City, overclocked one of these to 4.5 gigahertz on air and got over 1,000 CB points. That would be fine for me for video editing and doing other stuff. You like my nerve damage? Either that or I'm, getting Parkinson's or something. And I intend to water cool it, which means I should be able to push it farther. This motherboard, which is way more powerful than the Asus X58 board he was using, and it will be running on this system water cooled with 2 water cooled GTX 770 classifieds. Now, I know that the GTX 770 classifieds are not the best cards still, but these are 4 gigabyte. They're overclocked right out of the box. They can take a massive overclock, and they already have water blocks, and they look cool, and back plates, and the EVGA lights up red, so it's going to fit in perfect with that backbone, I guess we'll call it. But I'm waiting for fittings for the water blocks as well as extra tubing to create said water block tubing routing words. But yeah, at the end of it all, 2 cards, motherboard, RAM, processor, everything was less than what I got for the processor and the graphics card. I actually made $40 on this entire deal, and he's already paid for those. I just have to pop them in the mail and send them to him. So I got a beautiful 1366 motherboard. It's a Rampage, for crying out loud. 2 awesome water-cooled graphics cards that, yes, eventually I'll replace them with something better, but they're going to look cool in the system and whatever system I put them in afterwards. And they even came with the original boxes. That's how cool the guy is. He didn't have the box for the board, which was the only sad thing. And as you can see, this is a water block. It's a Coolance, and it's not staying on there. I'm intending on replacing it with the original heatsink. That's where the light up ROG logo goes that he had put on there. So yeah, I intend to put this back on there and just run it instead of that water block, because I don't know how I would wind up routing it, and I've only got a 240 and a 120 on there right now, and I know I need more radiator, especially when I start overclocking this and that Xeon when I get it. So, but yeah, in terms of PC parts, that was about it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like these, give me a thumbs up, because $50 a piece for Hydrocopper 770 4 gigabytes, that's a great deal in my opinion. And we'll just leave you with one more good look at that. That's a beautiful card, minus the fingerprints. Plus black and red. Come on, black and red and white, black and red and white, black and red and white. Subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. Don't give me a thumbs down, it makes me cry. Or gives me, you know, happy thoughts. And click here and you'll see another video. And as always, I'll talk to you later.